Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Ike's Tech Talk weekly live stream. Y'all know how it goes down on a Thursday night with your boy Ike. What's up? What's up, party people? What's going on with everybody on this Thursday evening, man? I see y'all already filed in the building, man. Y'all already going crazy in the chat, yo. Good grief. Checking audio, video, making sure we good there. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, let me go ahead and mute that. What's going on, y'all? Hope everything is good with y'all out there. Got so much to talk about, man. Obviously, Pixel stuff, definitely, man. Got a little bit of iPhone stuff, and even some surprise cameos from OnePlus. OnePlus was kind of showing out this week in a big way as well. So definitely got a lot to talk about. Yeah, we roughneck right now. We roughneck right now. I got literally the concert next week, then that's on next Friday, and then the following week is my birthday week. So I'm only working like 2 days that week, and then me and the missus are going pretty much like a staycation. We're going away to Universal Resort. So I'm saving the cut for then. Saving the cut for them, man. Gotta be fresh for that. So your boy is Wolfman in a little bit, dog. It's killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do, man. Money is tight. You can't be getting $45 cuts every week, right? I gotta space them jokers out, man. But let's go ahead and get in the roll call, man. We got a ton to talk about this evening, yo. I literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 articles pulled up here, man. So some of them is obviously talking about what's going on as far as the Pixel and all that good stuff, man. Let me know right now, though. Drop it in the chat. We're going to go through roll call, but drop it in the chat. Did you pre-order anything? And if you pre-ordered, I want to know what you pre-ordered. Did you pre-order an 8, an 8 Pro? Did you pre-order a Pixel Watch 2? Let's keep it real. Nobody probably pre-ordered that. It came with your purchase, but we going to get into that too, man. So, crack myself up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into roll call, man. Let's do it. So we got Brad in the building. He said, good evening, Ike. Let's get pixelin'. Let's do it. Let's do it. Got the homie Don. He said, coming in hot. Boy, Don always coming in hot and heavy. Hawks TV in the building. She said, good evening, everyone. Hey, LaShawn, what's up, man? He said, what's good? Editing and B-rolling here. Nothing wrong with it, big homie. Can't wait to see what you're cooking up. Also, the homie LaShawn will be live tomorrow. So pretty sure we keeping it clean. We'll open mic night tomorrow, man. But make sure y'all come through, show some love and some support to the homie LaShawn. Holla at your boy with open mic night. Hey, Cyber Scientist in the building. What up? What up? He said he's still at work digging through a security log. Hey, hope you find what you're looking for. Or if you're hoping not to find anything, I hope you don't find anything. Yo, Genosis, what's up, man? Hope everything is good with you, big homie. Yo, I just saw your tweet, bro. 3 full days with the 15 Pro Max, man. 3 full days of battery life with the 15 Pro Max. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, man. So whatever magic or wizardry you working over there, man, you need to share that with everybody, because that's wild, bro. Literally was showing screenshots. This man went 3 full days off the charger with the 15 Pro Max. So not sure what type of usage is involved with that or whatever, but Genosis, man, tell us what's up, dog. Tell us what's up. Hey, Delmont Digital, he says, sup chat, Mr. Pixel in the building, and that you are, my friend. Even though you ordered the wrong color, I might say. Delmont did order the Bay Blue, so he got Bay coming in. I went with Obsidian personally, because that matte black was calling me like Pookie and New Jack, so I need that. I need that. Ron in the building. What's up? What's up? He said, greetings all. My homie Umar. What's up? What's up, man? Hope everything's good with you. Gwendolyn G in the building. Said, y'all, what up? What up? What up? Hey, he said, Delvon living that fold life. That he is. That he is, man. Hey, Jeff, blessings on your day, man. Appreciate all the love and the support, homie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey. I know. Chill. Hey, Shay, Queen of Stiller Nation Kennedy in the building. She said, hey, Ike and everyone. What up? Dang, I just had... Hold up. There's a name I haven't seen in a minute. Renz, what's up, yo? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Yo, Renz in the building, man. How's life, yo? Forget, the tech, man. How's life? What's going on with you, man? Hey, Urban Fire in the building. Yo, y'all saw the tweet that I dropped earlier, man, where Urban Fire is in the video on the Flip 5. Go check that out, man. It's a whole vibe. I swear this man is like spitting bars and telling you about the phone at the same time. Like it's literally a whole vibe, dog. So it's pretty dope, yo. A is in the building. What's up, man? He said, "What's up, Ike? Is that a?" Oh, nah, no MJ, man. This is Zach Levine. So I got Zach Levine. Obviously, man, I want the D Rose. I still can't find like a mint condition, good, authentic Chicago Bulls Derrick Rose jersey, man. I know Amazon has the St. Patty's Day, but I don't want to spend like a ton of money on it. Obviously it's worth something to me, so I might have to, man. But I would love to get there's two Bulls jerseys I want. One is obviously the Derrick Rose, and then I want their what is it? It's like the City Edition, I think is what it's called. The City Edition jersey, the new ones that they wore last year. I want a City Edition DeMar DeRozan. I was showing the missus that, dropping some hints just in case. She actually got me this one for Christmas like 2 Christmases ago, so who knows? Sean said $45 cuts. I'll go bald. Nah, man. If you get a good barber, dude, hey, you get what you pay for. I'll say that. You get what you pay for sure. Now I typically get a cut like every 2 weeks. So it's every 2 weeks. And then depending on like how high I get it, how low I get it. Sometimes I'll go maybe like a 3rd week or whatever. It just kind of depends. Hey, Don said he pre-ordered that 8 Pro 256 for the wifey. Hey, that's a good come up, man. What color did you grab her, Don? Hey, CCT, what's up, man? Hope everything is good with you. He said that blue Pixel 8 Pro best color this year. Nah, man, it's all about the black. You already know that. Spitting juice? Jeez. Umar said, I might pre-order the 8 Pro in that Bay, but the 512 in Bay being Google exclusive is killing me. Yeah, that's true, man. I'm surprised you're pre-ordering, man. I know the video out was really, really big for you, dude. So we'll see what's up, man. Hey, bad news, Gary Brown in the building. What up? He said, hey, I pre-ordered the Pixel 8 Pro in black. Okay, nice. What storage capacity did you get, homie? I know LaShawn said he was sitting this one out. Hey, CCT said, last year I traded in this Pixel 6 for, I'm guessing, the Pixel 7. I paid $50. This year I wanted to upgrade to the Pixel 8 Pro. But I'm getting $325 for my Pixel 7, so I'm not upgrading. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Who did you try to go through, CCT? Because I traded it. Wait, actually, that might make sense. Mine was a 6 Pro. I was thinking, I'm like, wait, I got $400 for my 6 Pro. How did you only get $325 for the 7? But I don't know why I was reading that as 7 Pro and not 7. So that actually kind of makes sense. But yeah, dude, definitely. You already know they're gonna have deals around Black Friday anyway, dude. Like it's not like the Fold where it's gonna be hard to get. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get one of these around Black Friday, no problem, dude. Seriously. Hey, Urban Fire said learning still. Hey, I'm learning every single video, dog. Every single video. He said, I growing in the beard, something like that, man. Nah, I'm more than likely gonna get it all cut off. I can't grow hair like on both sides. Like this side here, you can see like that kind of grows, but this side, it always has like a little patch and it will not grow. I've tried getting like the little oils and stuff and put in it just will not grow. So typically I just get it all shaven and just leave like the little sides here or whatever. But yeah, man, can't do it. Brad said, my D-Rose still in pristine condition. Was just watching some of his highlights when he was in his prime. Yeah, the NBA YouTube channel just dropped like a top 30 of his plays, man. And yeah, watching it brought a tear to my eye, dude. I'm like, man, I wish this man really would have got, his shot, man. Because we definitely would have got a championship. Like, we definitely would have got a championship. That year that we went up, I think we went up either 2-0 or I think we were like 2-1. We were up on the Miami Heat and Rose got injured. That was our year to win it all, in my opinion. Like, we definitely would have beaten the Heat for sure. For sure. We had momentum. LeBron and Wade was already saying like they didn't know what to do with Rose. So but it just wasn't meant to be, man, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm still trying to find, I honestly want to find 2. I want one to wear and I want one to like frame. Cause like my Levine joints, like I'm not gonna frame these. Like Levine's good, don't get me wrong, he's very good. But in all honesty, dude, yeah, he's not like he doesn't have the same impact that Rose had. Like I don't think we've had a bull impact or a player impact the Bulls like to that extent since MJ back in the day, dude. Like I sorely miss having Rose, man. Seriously. Brad said, give me that 8 Pro and Bay. Hey, we already know Obsidian is the right answer, sir. Obsidian. Said Obsidian porcelain is awful and she wasn't into the blue. I didn't think that the porcelain looked that bad. It was okay. I personally wouldn't go for it, but I wanted the matte black, man. That matte black is, I think the matte black is going to be the sleeper. Like everybody wants the blue because, you know, it's blue. It is a very nice blue, don't get me wrong. But I feel like that matte black is gonna be the sleeper. Because what it reminds me of is the matte black on the Pixel Fold. And like the matte black, I don't want to take my case and my D-brand skin off, but the matte black on the Pixel Fold, oh, so clean, dog. So clean. So once I seen that it was matte, I was like, let me go with black this year. Hey, Gary said he went with the 128. No sweat, no sweat. Umar said I might. Okay, you right. He said from what I've heard, oh, it's software locked. Okay. He said, but also my best trading option is from Xfinity. Got you. LaShawn said, yeah, I'm sitting this out unless I can get one that falls off the back of the delivery truck. Yo, Jason C, what up? He said, what's good? I can stream. What up? Yeah, Brad, 2-1 is what it was. We were up 2-1, dog. Yo, don't be talking about Noah like that. Noah's probably like one of like the grittiest players, dude. Like, who you talking about? Like Noah? Like you kind of said it like you disrespecting him a little bit, son. Don't be disrespecting no bull on that team, bro. Like, let me hold on, bro. I gotta do this real quick because LaShawn just got me heated a little bit. Yo, Bradley, do you remember what year that was? What year that was? Bulls go up 2-1 versus Heat year. What year was that? What year was that? I know Brad be on top of the Bulls like I do. Not March 3rd. 2012 is what Gary's saying. 2012? Bet. Let me see. 2012 Bulls roster. Let me see. Bro. We had some fire, dog. We had some fire. Hold up. I gotta. He said, laugh a lot, my bad. Didn't mean to offend you. Yeah, don't be talking about Noah, homie. Like Noah was gritty, son. Like, chill. My northerner getting ready to come out. You hear it. Yo, Malik, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Oh, Matt Black Knight, seen it today at Best Buy. Best Buy got them? Say less. I might go take a look tomorrow, dude. Dang, I didn't know that they already had them. Yeah, I definitely might go and take a look and see what's popping. But the issue is Xfinity will block me from. Yeah, bro. I went through the same T-Mobile version here. No unlocking the bootloader, dude. I can't even use the Android Flash tool. I'm so heated about it, dog. I did that. I was like, never again. Like that was like the final straw. Like T-Mobile already been on some, you know what, but that was like the final straw for me, dude. Like I'm not with it. He said I'll probably wait until December or March. Yeah, no sweat, man. But if DisplayPort is hardware blocked, I'm going to not buy it. Okay, no problem, man. Yo, Evan, what's up? Hope everything is good with you, big homie. He said 2011. So that 2011-2012 team, I don't think we really switched up too much, but let's go. Basketball Reference. Who did we have? Yeah, 2011 to 2012 year. Omar Ashik was pretty trash. I ain't even gonna lie. Here, let me throw this up. Screen share. This was our squad, bro. This was our squad right here. Yeah, y'all can see that. Omar Ashik was pretty butts. I ain't gonna lie. Like he was pretty butts. Boozer was good, right? Like Boozer was good. He was kind of coming like on his downward, like he getting old, but he was still nice though. He was nice. Ronnie Brewer was straight. Jimmy Butler, I feel like Jimmy Butler was good then, but he was good because of his defense. Like his defense is what made him at that time. He wasn't like the clutch scorer that he is now, but his defense is what made him. Dang was obviously nice. Gibson, super gritty as well. Wasn't really a big scorer, but he could crash the boards like crazy. And big boy with the best of them. Rip Hamilton, we already know him from the Piston days, bro. Mike James, I don't even remember him. Corver was like a baby JJ Redick. John Lucas is kind of butts. Noah was a beast. We don't even need to talk about Rose. Scalabrine, he's whatever. And CJ Watson was okay. But we had a squad, bro. Like, we had a squad. I honestly think, like, we could have made a run for it for sure. But, like, looking at the points per game, Dang, 15. Rose, averaging 21. Noah, 10. Boozer, 15. Rip Hamilton, 11. Not too bad. Yeah, Jimmy Beans was only averaging 2.6 points a game back then. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, but not too bad. We had a squad, bro. I definitely feel like we would have won. Nah, he wasn't trash. He just wasn't a scorer. He was defense, bro. Like, he was locking up LeBron at that. Like, he wasn't stopping LeBron from scoring, don't get me wrong, but he was locking up LeBron kind of nicely, dog. Yeah, he never fully recovered. Yeah, not at all. His free throw shot was ugly as I don't know what, but he did have a nice free throw percentage, though. So, yeah, I was kind of upset about that, too, with team over here. Yeah, not being able to lock. Yeah, it's trash, dog. I don't even know why they stopped that. Yeah, Sep, they've been doing that for a while, dude. They've been doing that for a minute. Yeah, Luau was nice. He was, in my opinion, scoring wise, he was like their probably like their number 2 guy, in my opinion. But like the Bulls team, like back then, like we were more so known for our grit and for our defense. We wasn't even going crazy with like the scoring. Like Rose was only like the real hardcore scorer. But we were kind of like how, I won't say the Celtics now, because the Celtics can score. But like how Celtics is known for their defense, that's how we were back then. Like we were known for our defense. Like we were locking up teams, bro. Constantly. Also, fun fact, the Pixel 8 Pro main sensor seems to be a variation of the GNV Vivo version of GN1 for the X80 Pro. The GNV is the GN2 in the size of the GN1. So if I'm hearing it correctly, we get all the benefits of the GN2, but with a sensor size of what's in the GN1, or like overall physical size of what's in the GN1, kinda. Like break that down for me, Umar. But while we wait on that, we're gonna go ahead and get into some articles. So he said, yep, okay, say less. I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. Because we wanted that GN2, dog. I wanted it. But let's get into some articles, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with some Apple stuff, man. Now, if you're rocking a 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max and you're having overheating issues or heating issues, go and download iOS 17.0.3. It's supposed to mitigate a lot of the overheating issues. I didn't read this article yet. I wanted to read it for the first time with y'all. So let's kind of see, because it looks like they're talking about not just the overheating, but specifically talking about after the update, what some testing looks like. So we already got an idea of what's going on in terms of the heating and why it's happening and all that stuff. This is what I wanted to know. So we still don't know what exactly Apple has done to address the overheating issues, but 9to5Mac ran some benchmark tests using Geekbench 5, which I don't know why they wouldn't use Geekbench 6, to see if performance was affected. The tests were conducted on a 15 Pro Max. It didn't say anything about if it actually stopped the heating. Oh, these are the before test? No. When the 15 Pro came out, wait. Oh, 17.0.3. I'm bugging. This is 17.0.2. My bad. So these are the before benchmarks. So 2914, 7199. And then down here is the after. So they're saying 2875 and 7006. So, I mean, a little bit lower, but in all honesty, man, I'm not tripping, dude. After installing the update, they waited 2 hours for the phone to cool down, and then they got these results here, 2941, which is a little bit higher than it was originally, and 7523, which is higher than the multi-core score. So seems like it might have done something, man. He said answer is probably not. He said, as you can see, the results were even better than in some tests conducted with versions earlier than 7.0.3. So what do we conclude from this? The update most likely didn't affect the performance of the iPhone 15 Pro, at least not in most cases. So pretty much what they're saying is that they didn't have to throttle the chipset in order to get it to cool down. When the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 came out, it was overheating Android phones. Any Android phone it was in was pretty much having overheating issues. And a lot of the manufacturers had to throttle the chipset or put limiters in place of the chipset's performance to get it to maintain that efficiency in those thermals. So what they're saying is that Apple's not doing any throttling. They just were able to kind of go in and fix whatever the issue was that was causing it. Apple themselves came out and said that certain apps like Instagram and Uber are kind of what's the cause of it, and that they've actually been working with those app developers to try to get a grip on what's going on with their applications. So keep that in mind. At this point, if you have a 15 Pro or Pro Max, go ahead and update to 17.0.3, guys. Do yourself a favor. Hold on, my little one hit me up. Sorry, y'all. He's an hour behind me, so it's not his bedtime yet. Phone storage is full there, buddy. All right. But yeah, go ahead, update your iPhones, man. That way you don't have any heating issues. If you are having heating issues, I know some people weren't having them. But yeah, just nice to know that Apple's pushing out updates and trying to resolve the issue, dog. So speaking of updates, we do got the stable launch of Android 14. It rolled out to Pixel devices today. So if you have a Pixel, I think of any kind, let me see what the earliest is. Hold on, I'll kind of go through those. I wanted to see what the I don't think they have it. Okay, here it is. So all the way back to the 4A 5G. I'm not sure when that came out, but all the way back to the 4A 5G, you got Android 14 waiting for you. In all honesty, it looks like their main focus with this one was like stability and performance. There wasn't a lot of changes, but there was like some nice customizations. You got the new lock screen clocks. I'm just gonna kind of blow through these real quick. Pause. You also got blah blah blah. We was talking about wallpaper and style. Oh, wallpaper and style, lock screen, home screen. So you got more options for your color palettes, media players, a little bit different. Quick settings toggle. Now when you click on the clock, it opens the Google Clock and Alarm tab, which is dope. Click on the top and the clock in the top left-hand corner. Speaker status icon is there to replace the bell when calls and notifications are muted. Let's keep going. Share sheet is a little bit denser, so more apps in your share sheet. When you're plugging your phone in, you get like a little new icon here, a little battery icon lets you know, hey, your device is starting to charge. Flash notifications let you briefly turn on your device's flashlight or flash your screen in one of 13 colors to signal incoming alerts. So like if you need like if you need this for like an accessibility, there we go. Words are hard. Accessibility, you can obviously use this feature. It'll make your phone light up this particular color, so that way you can actually see it when you're getting a notification, like an alarm or something like that. Oh, the back gesture arrow here is now a little bit different. Security and privacy got a little update to this tab here. You got some other stuff here. Health stuff. Ultra HDR, which looks like a new format coming to Android 14. So all Android devices will be able to take advantage of this. Not sure what that really entails in terms of like your screen and viewing the content, but yeah, it is like a new little format. I know Apple and a couple other manufacturers have already been on top of supporting this. So dope to see Android doing it natively for Android. So manufacturers don't have to really opt in. It's already there. But that's Android 14 kind of in a nutshell. Obviously, we abbreviated over a lot of it because I'm trying to get to like the good stuff, you know, the pixels and all that stuff. But go and do yourself a favor. Update to Android 14. You're going to get better battery life on your Pixel. Both my 7 Pro and my Pixel Fold saw pretty substantial gains in battery life and better thermals just from upgrading to Android 14. So go ahead and do yourself a favor. Update to that today as well, man. But let's get into some of these comments. I know I kind of left y'all hanging there for a bit. Benchmark scores are stupid always, bro. You already know. Yep, 4A. Make sure you go into settings, developer options, animate back gestures. That's a little predictive back swipe step, dog, right? Brad said, we've been enjoying that on the beta for months. Beta life for the win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. I'm already on the QPR. We also got the QPR beta 2 update, which I actually have here. Pretty dope overall. I will say the one thing I don't like is that Google hid and you have to root to undo it. Hey, say less. Pretty appreciated, Genosis. They removed the whole continue apps on the cover display. I'm pretty sure that the reason that they did it was because it wasn't 100% ready. It was a little glitchy, and it seems like that may have been the reason why, if you had a Pixel Fold on the QPR Beta 1, when you would open up your Fold with certain apps running, the apps would crash, and that is fixed on this beta. So I'm personally thinking that the reason why they did it or why they hid that feature is to do some work on it and continue baking it out. So we'll see what happens, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. Genosis said left some screenshots for you. Yep, on the other tweet. Perfect. Appreciate it, homie. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to check that out for sure. But let's go ahead and move on to the next thing here. We're gonna look at the OnePlus Open. So we did get a kind of sneak peek. They mentioned that this is a prototype, but I'm pretty sure that this is pretty close to what we can kind of expect to get out of it. It is a device that I'm really interested in, man. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it to swing to spend money on yet another expensive electronic, but I don't know, man. Fingers crossed. Here's hoping that we have like some good trade-ins or something, yo. But looking pretty dope. Long story short, I'm not gonna play the video here, but Carl Pei, which for those that don't know, he's the products guy over at OnePlus and Oppo. He does, you know, both companies because both companies are owned by the same the same kind of like umbrella. Like they're both under the same umbrella. And he gave Lou kind of a first sneak peek to share with everybody of what we can expect with the OnePlus Open. And the things that really got my attention was kind of how highly he was speaking of the device. Now, I get it from the perspective of he has to talk high of it because it's his own product. But at the same time, he kind of was mentioning things like the Oppo team who's been working on hardware for foldables and some of like the different software things. Instead of it being like a OnePlus engineered this by themselves, they took the best from Oppo, took the best from OnePlus and Oxygen OS, and they're kind of looking to merge them together. So that was definitely good to hear. Again, the actual design looks dope. I'm loving the way that it looks. Let me see if I can actually, I know y'all won't be able to hear it, but let me see if I can catch a snippet of where. So this is him holding a piece of paper with the foldable clasp or closed on the sheet of paper, just trying to show how strong that hinge is. So looking pretty dope there. You can see kind of how he's holding it there too by the sheet of paper. I would never try this on any of my foldables, but dope nonetheless. Let me see if they show the front a little bit more. This is another shot with it open. OnePlus open. That's the hinge right there. Kind of show that. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty sturdy, I guess. Trying to see if he shows the front, man. So I could have sworn he showed the front in this video. They didn't show the camera housing, which is obviously what a lot of us wanted to see was the camera housing. But yeah, they didn't want to give out too much, I guess. So this is what the front of it's gonna look like. You can kind of get a shot of it there. So Looks pretty good in my opinion. It looks like it's gonna be size-wise between the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold 5. So a little bit wider than the Z Fold 5 and shorter, but taller and narrower than the Pixel Fold. So looks like it could be like the perfect balance between those two devices. Because some people are like, I don't want it to be this short and wide, but I also don't want, you know, it to be as tall and narrow as the Z Fold 5. So this looks to be a happy middle ground. Supposedly, we're getting like 80-watt charging, super high dense displays in terms of resolution, the whole 9 yards, all that good stuff, man. So all in a package that's supposedly gonna come under the price for the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold 5. I think rumors were saying like 1,500 or something. So we'll see how that goes, man. But overall, definitely interested in this particular device, man. So definitely want to know what y'all think about this one too. But looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. That's the bottom view right there. Obviously, it's gonna shut completely closed. Yo, B Floyd, what up? What up? What up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Ron said it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, I agree, man. I think that this looks really, 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 really dope, dog. I'm definitely interested to test it out for sure. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to get my hands on it, but we'll see what happens. Supposedly, we're gonna be getting like the whole announcement for it on the 19th of this month, on the 19th. So like I said, should be pretty dope. Should be pretty dope. Too many photos, dude. All right, moving right along. Hey, Real Savage, man, what's up? What's up? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Now we're gonna kind of get into the meat and potatoes. Why most, if not all of y'all are here. Oh, my bad. Flashing my YouTube stats. There we go. Or my live stream stats. All right, so pretty much the reason why everybody's here. Let's get into the Pixel event, man. So obviously yesterday, Google had the event showcasing the Pixel Watch 2, the Pixel 8, and the Pixel 8 Pro. Now, obviously, y'all know what was my most, anticipated thing there was obviously the Pixel 8 Pro. First, I want to kind of cover the Pixel Watch. Hold on, I'm actually going to move this one behind. I got everything all messed up. It's this one that I wanted. So here's everything that's new on Pixel Watch 2. There's also one thing that I don't think is on this article, which is call screening. Call screening is actually going to be coming to the Pixel Watch. I think Brad tagged me on that because I've been talking about that since the Pixel Watch 1 came out. Call screening, give me it on the watch. Anytime a call comes in, I always check my watch first. So let me hit call screen on the watch and see the voice dictation. So I don't know if it's going to be a Pixel Watch 2 exclusive feature or if we'll see it on the Pixel Watch 1, but it is coming for sure. So let's get into everything new. Obviously, that is a little bit newer of a watch face. Looks pretty interesting. So it is now aluminum instead of stainless steel. So instead of stainless steel, Google is switching to an aluminum build. Visually, the difference is invisible. It does lead to the smartwatch being noticeably lighter. Honestly, it doesn't feel heavy to me. I've fallen asleep multiple times with the Pixel Watch 1 on my wrist. He said it seems safe to assume that the glass would break long before the aluminum chassis, blah, blah, blah. Digital crown is way better and has inertia scrolling. Perhaps the most substantial hardware improvement is to the digital crown. On the Pixel Watch 2, the new crown itself is much smoother and feels faster. The regular wheels on an office chair versus the roller skate like wheels is a comparison that pops to mind. I'm happy he put the whole "if you know, you know," because I totally don't know. So that's kind of funny there, but inertial scrolling. So the first Pixel Watch launched without support for inertial scrolling, which led to the scrolling experience to occasionally feel a little tedious. It was rarely a big problem, but it's something the Pixel Watch 2 is fixing. Inertial scrolling is here and it feels wonderful. You can see a brief example below. So let's see what it looks like. Inertial scrolling. So the kind of more force you give the digital crown, it's going to scroll as such rather than it kind of always doing like that one-to-one motion. So definitely dope to see. Charging is better in every way. Very big improvement Google is making this year is with charging on the Pixel Watch 2. It's ditching wireless charging. I'm kind of torn about this. Ditching wireless charging with a new contact pin system that's ripped from the Fitbit Sense 2 and Fitbit Versa 4. 4 pins on the bottom of the watch handle charging. It's slightly faster, but also better connected to the watch. The magnetic puck attaches much more securely, ensuring you'll always get that charge. He said, now, I'm sure folks will point to this being a negative change. After all, Samsung uses wireless charging, and it leaves room for your phone to recharge the Galaxy Watch. Exactly. Google, however, never implemented this, and as many of our readers have pointed out, reverse wireless charging on a Pixel Watch would be difficult anyway. Probably because the way that the bottom of the Pixel Watch is shaped. It's more like a curved than flat. I said, but even with that aside, I'm going to call this a win because it will lead to less heat, which is always good. Less heat is good. I can't tell you how many times I've picked up my Pixel Watch while charging, only to strap a volcanic watch to my wrist. The new charger is an absolute win, and you can also use a Fitbit Sense/Versa charger on the Pixel Watch 2 as well. So if you have like a charging stand for your Fitbit Versa, then you're good to go. Honestly, doesn't seem like that bad of an idea to move to that if you're trying to draw people in who are used to Fitbit, especially with some of the other Fitbit integrations that they're kind of throwing in or whatever the case may be. Now it's kind of easier than ever for you to say move from a Fitbit to a Pixel Watch. So not an all bad move. I'm just curious if your Pixel Watch Gen 1 chargers will work on the Pixel Watch 2. It doesn't sound like it is, which kind of sucks because now I'm going to have an extra Pixel Watch 1 charger laying around, but I would have liked to been able to like keep this one in a bag for like on the go, or if I go, travel or whatever, because I got to charge the watch every night anyway. And then let it use wireless as like a backup, but it is what it is, man. But that's what the actual charger now looks like. Looks a little weird in my opinion, but yeah, if it gives us faster charging, more secure fit, it is what it is. The back of it looks dope though, I will say that. With the whole new sensor design layout, looks pretty good. So health sensors and big Fitbit updates. They improved the Fitbit suite. I'm just gonna kind of skim through these here, but Fitbit suite, they also improved that. A new relax app. I know that they're doing some stuff with like stress and all of that good stuff too. What else? I know that they're using some new sensors, things like that as well, but for the most part, not major changes. There is some other slight hardware changes. It says the Watch 2 looks almost identical, very slight differences. Back of the watch obviously looks different. Crown looks slightly different as well. Not too worried about that. It also looks like the button is a little bit more pronounced too. Like the little top button on the Pixel Watch is a little bit more pronounced, it looks like, than the one on the Pixel Watch 1, which is good because it sits a little too flush, so it's kind of weird to press when you're not used to it. But overall, not too shabby. I'm gonna be honest, if I wasn't getting it for free with my pre-order, I would not have upgraded the Pixel Watch 1. Not with the 24-hour battery life, but excuse me. That's going to be the Pixel Watch 2. Everything that's different. Google, I'm still super irritated by the fact that y'all didn't come out with a bigger size and with more battery. So I'm going to be honest, not really feeling it. But, I'll be able to get one in the lab because it, came free with my pre-order. So that's dope. I'll be able to still check it out and give y'all some thoughts and stuff like that. But I'm going to be real. I'm not going to give it a ton of coverage if I'm just being 100% honest. I don't feel like they did enough. In all honesty, I get, what they did, and they did make some really good changes, but I'm gonna be real. Bigger size and more battery was kind of a given. Like, if last year you would have asked me what's like the number one thing or the first thing that I'm sure that they're gonna fix or change, it would have for sure been a bigger size with more battery. Like, I would have bought the bigger size just for more battery, 100%. So kind of underwhelmed overall, but hey, maybe it'll grow on me, or I'll change my mind a little bit once I actually get it in the lab for testing. Again, it's not so much about the physical size. As y'all can see, Pixel Watch 1 looks fine on my super skinny small wrist. It's more so about just wanting more battery. I can get about a day and a half on the Pixel Watch 1. I'm sure I'll be able to get like 2.5 days on the Pixel Watch 2, because I don't use any health features. I don't use sleep tracking. I don't use any of that stuff, man. So I'm gonna test it out. I know we're doing like an overnight to the Universal Resort I've been kind of talking about for my birthday. I'm gonna take the Pixel Watch. I'll bring the charger with me, but I'm gonna try to not charge it for the entire like 2 days that were out there and see if I can get it to last that long. I'm just genuinely curious with the new updated processor and some of the other optimizations that they're doing with Wear OS 4, if I'll be able to get 2 full days. Still not a lot, considering you can get 3 to 4 on the Watch 5 Pro, and you can get 4 to 5 on the TicWatch Pro 5. So I love the design of the Pixel Watch, but Google, I'm gonna call this one so far a swing and a miss for me personally. But let's see what y'all are thinking. Don said my wife is actually excited to get her free. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is, for a lot of people, the fact that it's gonna be free entices you to at least try it, right? Because it's like, okay, if you try it and you don't like it, you can always sell it and make up some more money for your phone purchase. But it's like, you're getting a $350 electronic for free when you pre-order. You gotta at least give it, give it a shot. And the thing is even though I'm kind of down on it and I'm giving it a hard time, it's more than likely gonna end up being my daily everyday watch, because the Pixel Watch 1 is my daily everyday watch right now. This is better than the Pixel Watch 1 in every conceivable way. So there's really no reason for it not to be my daily watch, but I'm not gonna sit here in front like I'm happy with the changes that they made. In all honesty, I'm kind of like underwhelmed, but I am happy that they're at least giving it to people for free. I look at it as a way for them to get more and more people into the ecosystem, man. Obviously, we'll never see a day where Samsung or Apple is, well, I won't say Samsung, because Samsung does give some really good pre-order bonuses. You can kind of get things half off or most of the money off of it in bundles. But obviously, we'll never see a day that Apple bundles an Apple Watch. They don't have to, because the Apple Watch is really that good. It's not that I'm saying that the Pixel Watch is bad. I think it's a good watch, but battery life is kind of major for a lot of people. But like I said, them giving it away for free at least entices people to try it. It at least gets you in to that ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? But I could definitely think of worse free gifts that I've gotten from electronics than this. So I am happy I'll be able to test it. But like I said, for me so far, definitely been a little bit of a swing and a miss for me. Brad said, yes, you've been asking for call screening from day one. Yeah, because I look at my watch and answer the call. Well, not answer the call, but like look at my watch to see who's calling first. So I like, why wouldn't call screen? Like, it just makes perfect sense to me. But happy that it's finally there, man. I like the new watch faces too. I do too. Bigger size. Like I said, I would have been willing to bet somebody a paycheck last year. If somebody would have came to me and said, look, what is the number one thing that you think that they're going to update for sure? I would have said bigger size, more battery. So definitely would have lost a paycheck on that one. Yo, Louie, what up, what up? It has been a bit, man. Hope everything is good with you, dude. Savage said, I think if you can limit the inertia, it seems there is not a way to define low, medium, or high, where high scrolls 20 lines, medium scrolls 10 lines. Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly they do it. I just know that it's obviously there for this one. MPT, what up, dog? He said, if I'm gonna have to go with proprietary charging, I might as well go with the TicWatch or something else. Honestly, I would say TicWatch, dude, to be 100% honest. Because I even wish that the TicWatch had just traditional wireless charging. But with the TicWatch charging as fast as it does with its charger, and the fact that I only got to charge it once every, say, like 4.5, 5 days, it's hard for me to really complain about it being, proprietary charging, because I don't have to charge it as often. I got to charge this every single night. You know what I'm saying? So maybe there's like a good 3-in-1 Fitbit charger or dock charger that I can get, so I can maybe charge like my Pixel, my Buds, and my Pixel Watch 2. We'll see. Sad thing is that all these cool Fitbit features locked behind a paywall. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they're giving you like 6 months for free, but it's like, come on, Google, and I get it. It's Fitbit. Google wants to make some money off of it because people were paying the Fitbit subscription before. But that, in my opinion, would have been the perfect way to push more Fitbit users to Pixel Watches. Just say, hey, look, if you buy a Pixel Watch, you get all those cool Fitbit subscription things free of charge. We're going to include it in your Pixel Watch purchase. That would have been dope. For all of the Fitbit health nuts, that would have been fire. Because it kind of would have been like, what's the point of getting a Fitbit anymore? Like, you can literally get a smarter Fitbit in every sense of the word. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you have to use the health features on the Pixel Watch 2? I don't know if you have to. I think for heart rate though, that is turned on all the time by default. At least it is on the Pixel Watch 1. Like the Pixel Watch 1, oh my bad, hit the mic. Pixel Watch 1, you have to keep the heart rate monitoring on at all times. Like it's always on no matter what. It's always on. Not the biggest fan of that because again, I don't track that stuff really. But you kind of just have to keep it on. So I would assume it's the same on this. I know the product manager and Genosis kind of mentioned it here with the Michael Fisher interviews. It's the same interview that I'm talking about. In that interview, he mentioned that one of his favorite features is the fact that it's always tracking your heart rate in real time. And I'm gonna be honest, on my Galaxy Watch, that's one of the first things I turn off is automatic heart rate tracking. I don't want it. It just takes up more battery that I would rather have the battery than the heart rate monitoring. But for those who need it, absolutely dope. Absolutely dope. There's worse. There's way worse things out there bundled for free. No, and exactly, Genosis, and that's kind of the counter to the point that I was making. It's like, how much can I really complain when I'm getting it for free? My only kind of thing with that is the Pixel Watch 2 bundle, is that only during pre-orders, or is that going to be an all-the-time thing? If it's an all-the-time thing, I kind of take back most of my, if not all of my complaints. Because like say for example, you're coming from I came from a Pixel 6 Pro to the Pixel 8 Pro. I actually traded in my 7 Pro for the Fold. Going from the 6 Pro to the 8 Pro, I got a $400 trade-in, and then they gave me the watch for free. So I essentially got the 8 Pro and the Pixel Watch 2 for what, $700, $750? I honestly can't be upset about that. You know what I mean? So while yes, it's not everything I would have liked to see with the Pixel Watch, I really can't complain that much because I got it for free. Google is making good moves, but unfortunately that lifesaver ring isn't for me. I feel you, dog. Most things free are tacky junk. This, no. And that, Genosis, me and you are 100% in agreement on, dog. She's worn a Fitbit for a long time, so this will be her first real smartwatch. Yo, Don, keep me posted on her experience, man. I would love to see her. I'm muted. I think we fixed it. I think we're back. Hold on. Let me check the viewfinder. Let me check the viewfinder. I think we're back. Hey, we're back. We're back. Hold on. I can see it. Okay. Dude. So that one wasn't OBS, I don't think. That one I think was stream, or I'm about to say StreamYard because I'm looking at Sep Dog's comment. Let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know if y'all can see me. I'm back. Okay, Urban Fire said I'm back. Yeah. And I'm looking at the preview. Preview is saying I'm back and everything is good, but let me know what y'all see on that end. Yep, we good? Okay, say less. Say less. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what just happened. You're back. You're here. All right, say less. Good grief, man. So OBS was still doing its thing. It was still running normal, like everything was straight. Only thing that was being weird was the YouTube like live stream page wasn't getting any data for whatever reason. I don't know. It's almost like OBS stopped transmitting the stream to YouTube. Like I don't know, but that one I don't think it was an issue with Spectrum. I know y'all are talking about Spectrum like crazy because I usually talk shit about Spectrum too. But I gotta admit, I don't think that one was Spectrum because my wife is literally sitting in the living room playing Fortnite on the PlayStation. No issues. So I'm pretty sure it was just OBS not transmitting the stream to YouTube properly. I don't know for sure, but hey, we back. We gonna go a little bit over because we definitely got to make sure we talk about Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro. I ain't into the live stream tonight until we talk about that. But let me catch up to where we were. Don, I was saying I can't wait to see her perspective because she's gonna be moving from Fitbit to Pixel Watch. So keep us posted on that. Is what I was saying before everything went kaput. So yeah. And Latrell, dog, I didn't even say what's up to you, dog. What's going on, homie? Hope everything is good with you, man. I did see your message above about Team Pixel. I do still get the emails. I didn't get any type of email about, you know, a unit coming in for testing or anything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. I went ahead and still pre-ordered anyway because I wanted one. But yeah, dude, I didn't get, you know, any notification or any correspondence or anything from them, dude. I think I saw that you posted that you got one. So congrats to you, homie. Can't wait for your coverage though. And then MPT, appreciate the correction here. So free Pixel Watch is only through 12 p.m. on 10/16. That's actually my birthday. So 10/16, 11:59 p.m. So if you don't get your order in before then, which is a couple days even after the device launches, it ain't happening. So keep that in mind. Like I said again, if you're getting it as a free pre-order gift, not really much I can complain about. You know what I mean? But if you're paying full price for it, then we can kind of talk a little bit about it, right? He said I just got the tracking number as of a half hour ago. Nice. Yo, I can't wait, dog. Like I'm just happy that they're still getting units out to like people to test. That's not, you know, just and I'm not trying to talk about bigger creators or nothing. Like y'all know I don't go that route. But like I'm glad that it's a creator that I could literally be like, yo, Latrell, I know you got it. Blah, 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 blah. You could be like, yeah, bro, you can do that. Or nah, bro, they don't got that. You know what I mean? If I tried to message MKBHD or somebody like that, like chances are I ain't gonna get no answer back. And that's nothing against him. He's, you know, he's big, man. He got a bunch of people hitting him up. So I get that. But like I said, I'm definitely appreciative that there are still getting units out to people for testing, dude. That's always dope to me. He said no tracking number directly from Google, popped up in FedEx delivery. That's how I found out last year with the 7 Pro. Like I ended up just doing the little UPS delivery manager and saw that it was coming or whatever. He said free Pixel or not, I need to see your video. Hey, you already know, dog. We going hard with it. Pause. We going hard with it. Pause. But before anything else happens, let's get into the big kahuna, pause. The Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, man, this is what it was all about. This was my most anticipated device in terms of this event. Let's talk about it, man. There's a lot here that did get changed, even though some of the stuff that we thought was originally getting changed didn't get changed. So let's go ahead and get into it and talk about it, man. So this one right here. All right, cool. Yeah, we're good. So actually, I'm going to move my stream analytic window over here just to be on the safe side. I want to make sure if it does go out on me that I'm not sitting here talking to the void. Yo, Latrell, when you regularly talk to LaShawn, we talk to LaShawn on a regular basis, you just get used to it. You just get used to saying pause after everything, dog. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So I keep clicking the wrong daggone article, or I think I might have switched by accident. I'm gonna move that. I'll probably give it to LaShawn for tomorrow so we can talk about it tomorrow. That was the Pixel Watch. Here's everything new with the Google Pixel 8. Y'all can tell I just be doing my thing with these live streams. Nothing organized. So I try to keep it as authentic as possible. So here's everything new with the Google Pixel 8. So Pixel 8 is smaller, has thinner bezels, which we already knew that. So on the hardware front, one of the first differences can be found on the Pixel 8, new smaller size compared to the Pixel 7. So the display measures shy of 6.2 inches, so a lot more compact. It's closer to that iPhone 15 Pro size and base model 15 size. And thanks to its thinner bezels, much smaller phone compared to the previous 2 entries in Google's affordable flagship sector. In person, the smaller size feels awesome. It just makes me wish that Google would throw a telephoto lens and a matte finish on its $699 device. And I get that. I've heard so many people say that they just wish that they could get a Pixel Pro device, but just the smaller compact. So totally get it, man. I just wonder if they can actually fit the actual periscope, because supposedly the iPhone doesn't use like a real periscope or whatever. But yeah, man, who knows, man? Who knows? But camera bump is a little bit bigger and it has another look too. So this is another noteworthy difference. Almost at first glance is obviously the camera bar. So it's a bigger pill shaped cutout, and all of the cameras are in one pill rather than it being sectioned like it was on the 7 Pro. So this looks a little bit cleaner. In all honesty, I was a fan of the way that the Pixel 7 and the Fold looks with the separated cutout, but it honestly doesn't matter to me. As long as the cameras are good, I don't really care. Um, You'll also notice that in addition to the bigger cutouts, the camera bar itself also juts out of the back of the device a bit more. In hand, this doesn't really feel as though it makes an impact, so I'm not very concerned about it. So you can kind of see it down here. It sticks out just ever so slightly more than it did before. So I know this will make some people happy. Symmetrical bezels. Google is also reviving a design trait from the days of Pixels past. The Pixel 8 and 8 Pro both have symmetrical bezels, like the Pixel 5, which I said that the 8 Pro looks like a up-to-date modern Pixel 5, and it really does to me from the front. Many Android phones have a chin on the bottom, but the Pixel 8 series is aiming to effectively match the iPhone in this regard. Main reason that they can finally do it is because they're using a flexible OLED panel versus a rigid. With the flexible ones, they can actually curve the bottom of the screen into like the phone, making the chins even thinner. So that's the 8 Pro. Oh, that's way too big. But that's the 8 Pro. Uniform bezels there. Now I gotta see how I'm about to get up out of that. Can I hit the back button? Yeah, there we go. Hit the back button. Actua displays. Here's one of like my most anticipated features on these brand new devices, man. So Google is also introducing its own display branding on the Pixel 8 series with Actua and Super Actua displays on the regular and Pro respectively. This is just really fancy branding for AMOLED panels, LTPO, true LTPO on the Pro, but the displays themselves look awesome. The gap between the glass and the display panel feels smaller, which brings a look that, for lack of a better comparison, feels like an iPhone to me. And I can kind of understand what they're saying, and I know the Galaxy has this too, where they're laminated so close to the actual glass that it almost looks like you're touching the content rather than touching the glass. It's kind of the best way for me to explain it. So that's dope that we're finally going to see that on the Pixels, man. But anyway, Pixels have long fallen behind Apple and even more so Samsung in their displays, but this time around it feels like a much more even race. And while we're still on displays, Pixel 8 Pro has a flat display. Sorry for all caps, but I'm a bit excited about this one. I know a lot of people are too. I like curves, man, but I'm cool with the flat display. We'll get better screen protectors and all that stuff for having a flat display. But anyway, I'm not going to get into kind of really reading all of it. Obviously, the big thing is we got flat displays. We do have the new camera UI, which this is pretty much the exact same as if you're running, I don't even think it's the beta Google Camera app. This rolled out. I have this on the Pixel Fold right now. The one on the left is the brand new camera UI, and you can see that they have the toggles at the bottom for camera and video, and then they line all of the shooting modes at the bottom little carousel. So like if you want to take a picture, you're obviously going to be in the camera section. If you want to take video, switch it to the video section. You can also see the little controls here for the Pro controls, what this looks like to me, because now you're getting Pro controls on the 8 Pro. I know that you're not getting Pro controls on the base model 8. So we can scroll down. We already talked about Pro controls. Pixel 8 Pro has autofocus on the selfie camera, which is another biggie. Another thing Google is reviving from past Pixels is autofocus for the selfie camera. This is something that was available on the Pixel 3 series, but removed in subsequent generations. Pixel 8 Pro revives it, but only for the Pro. The addition of autofocus also means that the selfie camera, and this is big, that the selfie camera can power face unlock that is powerful enough for secure environments like financial apps. For those that don't know, typically when it comes to facial recognition for like, signing into banking apps and, just using it securely, we've always seen some type of like 3D face scanning technology along with it. But what Google is doing here is they've made Face Unlock good enough and secure enough that you can actually use it without any 3D scanning technology and still get into your banking apps. I don't think there's any other phone on the market that is doing it this way, at least to my knowledge. The only other phones that I think have like modern face unlock is obviously the iPhone, and I think Huawei has a device where it has 3D scanning, like an IR scanner and all that stuff. This is just using autofocus and the front facing camera. I don't know if this is coming to the Pixel 8 because I know that the Pixel 8 selfie camera does not have autofocus. So I don't know if this is coming to the Pixel 8. Also, another thing to think about is low light. I don't know if this is gonna work in low light conditions because when you don't have the 3D facial mapping IR scanners, your phone can't really see you in low light. So I don't think that this is gonna work for low light. You might still have to use the fingerprint sensor, but just the fact that you can kind of use them both independently. I always liked unlocking my phones with, say, a fingerprint sensor better because I could kind of unlock it as I'm bringing it out my pocket. But I've always liked using Face ID or facial recognition for like banking apps because as soon as you open the app, the authentication pop-up just pops up. It scans your face without you having to make any action on the device and logs you in. So now we're getting the best of both worlds. It's kind of what it seems to be on the Pixel 8 Pro at least. Let me catch up with y'all a little bit here because y'all are going in. I personally never cared about, symmetric bezels. Exactly. Like I never paid much attention to it, but I mean, it's good that, you know, it's here. Now Easy can go outside, right? With the super actual displays. I didn't talk about the brightness. That's what I missed. I think that they mentioned it a little bit further down, but the brightness, peak brightness, obviously you got HDR brightness. I don't really mess with HDR stuff like that. It's overly bright to me. But actual peak brightness, meaning if I go outside outdoors, the base model 8 is 2000 nits, which is, I want to say, the same as what's on the iPhone 15 Pro series. The 8 Pro is 2400, which I think the only phone that is the same 2400 is the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. I don't think that there's any phone right now that's brighter than that. So Google's kind of tied for the brightest display. Now, my only question is how long can we expect that sustained brightness to last? I doubt we're going to be pushing it to 2400 nits all the time. I personally only feel as though I need maybe 1800, 1850 to see easily outdoors, because the S23 Ultra, I can see that clear as day, and that's only 1750 right now. So I would feel better if Google can do, say, like 1850, maybe 1900 and sustain that consistently rather than trying to constantly push it up to 2400 nits and it only stays there for like 2 minutes, right? So that's left to be seen. I'm definitely going to try that out living here in Florida, going out to Disney and all of that. But that's what I'm curious about. You know, is Tensor G3 going to be thermally efficient enough to be able to sustain that level of brightness for that long? I don't think it'll be able to sustain 2400 nits, but I would say like 1850, maybe 1900. We could maybe get that for 10, 15 minutes, which I think 10 to 15 minutes in harsh light is sufficient. Because typically when I am out at Disney, I have my phone out my pocket in short bursts. I'm not just sitting on my phone while I'm out at, you know, the theme parks walking around. If I'm in a line, all of Disney's lines for the most part are inside. So you don't got to worry about it being too bright. So that's kind of the only thing that I'm thinking about with it. But hey, we'll find out here in just a week. Let me keep getting caught up with y'all. I like the curve too. I'm the same with you. At least I don't gotta spend all that money. Yep, on the Whitestone Dome, you can get one from Best Buy. Facts. Hey, Nature City Landscapes. What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's all right. Can y'all hear me now? We good? Am I back? Yeah, I think I'm back now. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It is OBS tonight. It is. Like, OBS literally just crashed. Like, Windows screen went white and crashed. So, it is OBS. We gonna hurry up and get through this. We gonna hurry up and get through this. Oh my gosh, man. All right, let me drop that down and let's go ahead and get to it. Start stream from the top. Nah, man, I can't do that. Well, we didn't even get to the temperature sensor, but yes, it does have a temperature sensor where you can take the temperature of different things. Supposedly it's getting FDA approval or whatever the case may be, so you can use it on humans as well. But right now, it's just gonna be fun to go around and take the temperature. One of the use cases that they gave at the event that I caught was like, if you want to check the temperature of your baby's bottle. I can see that coming in handy, right? I don't have a baby drinking a bottle anymore, but you know, just a good use case for that. Especially with all of like the little sicknesses and all that stuff going around, I can see it being useful in that capacity, but I don't think it's something I would use all the time. But let's go ahead and keep on going. Buttons are a little bit different, so it seems like they changed the buttons out just a little bit to kind of mitigate the whole Pixel 7 buttons randomly falling out issue. I think Umar had this issue where the buttons on his 7 Pro fell off and he had to send it into Google or something like that. So good to see that they're going to be fixing that with some new buttons. Matte glass, but only on the Pro. So on the Pro series devices, we're going to have all matte. It's going to be the black, the porcelain, and the bay blue. That's what the bay blue looks like. A lot of people are saying virtually no fingerprints, so that's going to be dope. And then the one last thing that they didn't put in here was obviously Tensor G3 itself. So supposedly from the interview that Mr. Mobile did, which shout out to him, dope interview, the questions he asked were questions that we would want to know the answer to. He didn't pull any punches. He didn't give Google any passes. He asked really good questions. He asked about the thermals and Rick, I don't remember his last name up the top. It starts with an O. He kind of confirmed, like, yes, that they did get a lot of the feedback about the thermal issues, and they did a lot of different things to try to mitigate it with this model. And he said, I'm actually looking forward to y'all review to see if y'all are also seeing the improvements that we saw with thermals in Pixel 8 Pro. So definitely some good praise coming from their product guy, but hey, obviously we'll see when we get the device in hand if it's going to still run a bit warmer than normal, but that's kind of Pixel 8 Pro. There are some other little tidbits that they mentioned. The cameras, all of the cameras were updated. Now they're still using variations of the same sensor, which is what me and Umar were talking about at the top. They are using a variation of the GN1 sensor, but it is slightly different and slightly upgraded, so that's dope. The ultra wide is actually going to be using the main sensor from the Pixel Fold. So you're going to get that 48 megapixel high resolution sensor on the wide angle. And then the telephoto is getting a faster aperture. So it's going to get a faster aperture, and it's kind of tweaked to let in a lot more light as well. The transition between the lenses is a little bit better from some of like the pre-sample footage that I've seen from other creators who have the device, whether it's through them working for a carrier or disassembly videos. They kind of did some testing, you know, going in and out. Now, it's not iPhone smooth with the transitions, but it is substantially smoother than it was on the Pixel 7 Pro. So that's good to see too. Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm leaving some things out. I'm missing some things here, whatever the case may be, man. But in a nutshell, it definitely seems like the Pixel 8 Pro was a little bit bigger of an upgrade than what I even originally anticipated it being. Again, I do have a obsidian colored one on pre-order, waiting for that bad boy to ship out, and we'll get that in the lab for testing, man. I could bring some coverage, man. So definitely looking forward to that, man. Trying to think if there's any more other little tidbits I want to talk about. Oh, video boost. Almost forgot that. So they also showed off a sample of video boost. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that really quick. Pixel 8 Pro video boost sample versus iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, I don't know if I would go around saying that if you use video boost, that the video is better than the iPhone or whatever, because you got to remember too, the iPhone is taking the video in real time. You can take the video right then and there, throw it in an editor, and do what you need to do right then and there. With video boost, you're gonna have to send it or upload it. I think that you can set it to upload it by default or manual or automatically. Your video footage will, you know, get sent over to Google servers. It'll go through the processing, and then they send it back to you within a few hours. So after they send it back to you, supposedly, your video footage is going to be significantly improved. And normal video off the bat was already improved from what some of the camera samples are showing and from what Google was talking about themselves. So like I said, quite a few upgrades that I wasn't even really expecting. But let me see if I can pull this sample though. Made by Google event. Oh, they have it on their page. Say less. I'm just gonna try to see if I can fast forward to it real quick. This is Tensor. This is cameras. But let's look at the Pro. This is best take. Oh yeah, best take, where you can choose different faces from previous shots. That's a thing. A lot of people were concerned about AI generated faces. From what I understand, it's not AI generated. It's kind of like burst mode, where the phone will just take a bunch of pictures and then you can choose which one you want to actually, like which face you want to actually use, is how I understand it. But again, I don't have the phone to test it just yet. Let me see if I can find the video sample here. Here it is right here. I'm gonna try to get it in as high of quality as I can because the quality wasn't the greatest for the stream. I would love to see the actual footage. You know, like I wish they would have maybe uploaded it somewhere so you can see like the actual 4K footage, but they didn't do so. So let me see if I can get this to share, and then we will go from there. Hey, that rhymed. I'm dropping bars, y'all. This one right here. All right. So this is video boost. I know that y'all can't hear it, but I only really want to show the example anyway. So the one on the left is obviously the iPhone, and I'll just kind of freeze frame a little bit. So some of the things that I do notice when I'm noticing that it is better, some of the detail here. Now, I've personally never seen iPhone video like overexposed to this extent. Like I've never seen it overexposed to where you can't see detail like that. So I don't know, man. Like I'm kind of like, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait until somebody gets their hands on video boost and has a 15 Pro Max to do a comparison. But the iPhone video looks like uncharacteristically not great. You know, like I'm just kind of saying like, look at that. Like, I don't know, man. Let's go further a little bit. Look at the HDR. So like, look at the sky here, the detail here in the rock. And then wait till we get to the person, the human. You can see a lot more detail here versus that, which like I said, I've never seen iPhone video look like this, but you know, who knows? And then look at the different colors here in the person. Not so much like their skin tones, but their skin tone does look better. But like even in her clothes, like look at her hat, look at her pants, look at her shirt. It's all from a color perspective, just beast, man. But I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen iPhone video in 4K look like that. Personally. So I don't know. I do not know. We'll obviously see more. But like I said, it's kind of funny that they kind of pointed out the iPhone specifically. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see what y'all are talking about here. Yeah, iPhone lens transitions are so smooth, dude. It is so good. Yeah, exactly, Brad. And then the thing is like, what if your cellular or Wi-Fi connection is slow? Then it takes longer. So it's kind of one of those things, man, where I think the iPhone will overall still have better video. I think the Pixel's video will be much improved just on a basis processing level. And then if you want to take it a step further, obviously you have vision. I keep calling it vision boost. Video boost if you want to take that processing a step further. Best take was on the Lumia 1020 with the different faces. Yep. I remember people talking about that. That's what I understand it as, Genosis. Like it's doing different frames, not so much AI generated smiles. I had the same conversation with my wife. She was like, I don't want it to just be creating faces. I'm like, no, it does burst mode and then it's choosing the faces out of that set of burst mode shots is how I understand it. Cause like when they're doing the ad for it with the comedian guy, he's like, yeah, it takes a bunch of different photos and choose the best faces. So that kind of makes me think that, in all honesty. He said iPhone got overexposed. Yeah, it doesn't look good to me. He said that's the LaShawn, I ain't never seen iPhone video look like this, bro. I'm just saying. I feel like that's a stretch with the iPhone. I think so too. See, look, Genosis has one. He said, same. I've never seen that kind of HDR exposure shift from an iPhone. Like, I'm not saying iPhones is all of that, dog, but video is one thing I will say the iPhone has on lock, bro. So I don't know, dog. But what I will say is completely eliminating the iPhone video from this, the Pixel video with Video Boost still looks freaking phenomenal. Like, if we can get quality that does, and then you gotta remember too, one, it doesn't look like they're sharing the actual footage in 4K because this stream is limited to 1080p and it's being compressed through YouTube and it still looks this good. So imagine what it looks like on the actual phone. You know what I mean? So I don't know, dude. I don't know. I seen the iPhone 15 Pro Max camera. Oh, the picture with, yeah, and I seen that picture. The one that he posted with you and him was dope. I thought it was dope, man. The Dolby Vision camera pipeline in the iPhone doesn't suffer from exposure changes like that video is demonstrating. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with the iPhone video, dude. I'm excited to know that you can switch lenses while, yeah, you could do that on the 7 Pro, Dog. On the 7 Pro, you can switch between all the lenses except the selfie cam in 4K 60. Yeah, you've been able to do that. I think that they did show, well, not Google didn't do it. They talked about it. So they did talk about just normal video without video boost is significantly better on Pixel 8 Pro. There was also a couple of like sample videos from, one of them is PBK Reviews. He doesn't look like a big photographer, so I wouldn't say like it's the most extensive video sample, but it looked pretty good to me. I can't wait to obviously get it myself. Another one was he's a creator and he works for AT&T. I forget what the name of his channel is. I think I might have tweeted him today or something like that, but again, you could tell he's not the biggest photographer. He's shooting into the sun, but the video, once he got himself together, it did look really, really good. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. He said, I will say the Pixel 8 Pro video is a little oversaturated. Yes, greens are really green in this. Like, it almost looks like Samsung saturation a little bit. So, I don't know. I don't know. He said, I think they meant to say an iPhone 5, not a 15. Sus? Big sus. Yeah, I don't know, man. But this is Video Boost. And then this is just showing it here. And this is just kind of showing the little pipeline process. Long story short, the reason why you have to send it to a server is because what they're doing is they're applying HDR plus, which is their whole for photo side. It's what they apply to your photos to get you those pixely photos. And what they're doing is they're applying that to video. Now, the difference between photos and videos, a video is multiple pictures is the easiest way to explain it, is multiple pictures. So think about it. You take one picture, which is one frame, and you're applying HDR plus. Oh yeah, Google can do that on the phone. But imagine trying to do that for a 5-minute 4K, video clip or whatever the case may be. That's why they got to send it off to be processed. So it makes sense why they're doing it and why it can't be on device local just yet. I'm sure that that's the end game. But like I said, man, overall from what we saw, let me see if I can get back to where they're just showing the example. Like overall, man, it looks really, really good. Again, this isn't 1080p, so really can't make heads or tails in terms of what it's gonna look like when we actually get it in. But like I said, if the footage even looks this good, man, like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is really good. Like, I'm not even looking at the iPhone because that does look a little sus to me, but this looks crazy. Like, I don't think we've ever seen video this good, again, besides the oversaturated colors, just from like a detail and HDR and exposure perspective. I don't know if we've ever seen video this good ever coming out of Android, period, in all honesty, man. So like I said, definitely dope to say nonetheless, bro. Well, Genosis, I don't know if I would go as far as to say that because it's a different process. iPhone is doing their processing locally, which is why I still feel like they might have the overall best in terms of video still, but they're not applying like an HDR plus like Google is or whatever. So like I said, I don't know what goes into that. I mean, you could be right. It could be something that maybe the iPhone could do local. It kind of is what it is, but I don't know, man. And you're saying yes, they are, but is it the exact same thing is what I'm asking. If we can't confirm that it's the exact same thing, I don't know, dog. But like I said, we'll see when people get both in hand, and we'll be able to compare. I'm thinking about getting a 15 Pro Max myself, man, just so I can test it out and kind of see for myself. But like I said, Vision Boost, it won't be out at launch. It won't be out at launch, so you'll have to wait, I think, for December's feature drop update to be able to use that. And there's another feature. I think it's night sight video, which is Vision Boost, but for nighttime video. I think those are coming in December. And then at launch, you'll be able to take advantage of like Best Take, the new Magic Editor, and a couple of other little features and stuff like that, man. So like I said, overall, seems like a pretty good upgrade. Again, can't wait to see what it's all gonna come down to in terms of just overall, how is the device gonna run? Because biggest things for me personally over the 7 Pro, Hawks, I don't think that they are. I think that this is a Pixel 8 Pro exclusive. From what I understand, there's some type of data or something involved that is processed on Tensor 3 that's then sent over to the server to be processed with their whatever pipeline they're running here. So like I said, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not coming to Pixel Fold. Unfortunately, because I would love to see this come to Pixel Fold. But yeah, so that's Pixel 8 Pro in a nutshell, man. Like I said, overall seems to be pretty solid. But yeah, that's kind of where we'll leave it there, man. Obviously, I already said it. Pre-order is already in. I am ready for testing. So y'all will find out soon enough how good a lot of this stuff really is. 80% of the videos on my channel is S23 Ultra stuff. With cameras at work at 4 and 8K videos. Nice, nice, nice. I love it, man. I love it. But biggest things for me, man, that I was looking for, I would say, is obviously updated cameras. We always want better cameras. I wanted better video. It seems like we may have gotten that. Not so much just with video boost, but just typical video seems to be improved. So that's good. But the biggest things for me was video and seeing what Tensor 3 is doing with efficiency. Power, it's right above a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, still under an 8 Gen 2, which I'm fine with that. I care more about the efficiency, man, the thermals and the efficiency. So if Google can nail those two things for me, man, I'll be a happy camper on top of everything else that we got. Seems like pretty much everything was updated in some type of way, except maybe the fingerprint sensor. We didn't hear anything about the fingerprint sensor, so I'm pretty sure that that's the exact same. But everything else, it seems like, was updated on the phone. Physical buttons updated, build was updated. All 3 cameras was updated in some way. Displays were updated. Selfie camera was updated. Face unlock was updated in a major way. Battery stayed the same. I think RAM stayed the same in terms of capacity, but now they're using faster LPDDR5X RAM instead of just LPDDR5 RAM. So that got updated. Wi-Fi 7 over 6E, which a lot of that stuff still seems to be pretty normal. But yeah, Genosis, this kind of blew me away too. They took a lot of good feedback and they seem to have improved it, man. Seem to have improved it. Both of the people that I talked to that have Pixel 8 Pros right now, the guy that I told you, he was able to use his for video recording for about an hour. I asked him about thermals. He said thermals were fine. He had no issues. The other person, PBK Reviews, I asked him the same question. He said thermals have been good so far for him. So again, I know a couple of people from Team Pixel. They'll be getting their units pretty soon. I know Latrell will definitely keep us posted on thermals for sure. And then obviously, when I get my unit in for testing, I will for darn sure keep y'all updated on how that's going to work. So overall, seems pretty dope. And Nature City Landscapes, dog, I don't know if I said what's up to you, man, but just in case, what's going on? Hope everything is good with you and you are spot on with this. A lot of the improvements that we're seeing, I'm hoping trickles to Pixel Fold too. Actual display, I absolutely want that on the Pixel Fold. The outer screen is fine. Inner screen could definitely use a bit of a brightness boost for sure. So actual display, I definitely want to see that. Upgraded cameras, I definitely want to see that. Video boost, I definitely want to see that. So yeah, I think Google gave themselves a nice foundation to build upon with Pixel Fold 2, even though I'm sure it's probably already kind of like in the pipeline, like what they're gonna include. But yeah, so we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. From some of the nighttime footage that I saw, it didn't look as bad, but I definitely still saw like some UFO little orbs or whatever. So I think the phone that I've seen handle that the best is probably the Galaxy. I think. He said, "I'm guilty. I love saying Actua, Actua, especially in a Sean Connery voice. Actua, Actua, Actua. Yeah, the Actua display, man. So everything needs a name. Everybody's got to name everything. But let's go ahead and wrap it on up. Yo, Sean, what up? What up, man? He said, stopping by real quick and hope the stream was good. Yeah, we're wrapping it up here, man. So check out the replay. Like I said, we had a couple of snafus and some technical issues, but we were able to end on a good note. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But let's go ahead and wrap this one on up, man. Appreciate all the love and the support. I know, again, tomorrow we got LaShawn open mic night. Make sure y'all show love and support. I want to say Juan and TK may be live later on tonight. I know that they're always doing like the travel thing, so I never want to say for sure, but subscribe with the bell on for best of our week and you will not miss the live stream. You need to check it out. Super dope tech commentary as always from the fellas there. LaShawn tomorrow doing open mic night. Saturday we got Slang in this thing doing his thing. Sunday El Jefe. Monday T typically goes live, and you know T's been doing his own thing lately, so I don't know. But typically Mondays is his night. Tuesdays is GG. Wednesday we got Easy Computer Solutions. I almost messed it up. Wire Wednesday. And then Thursday right back here with your boy, man. So doing it big. Oh, no problem, man. You know I'll be in there lurking, Juan. I'll be nodding off, falling asleep. I'm getting old over here, but yeah, man, I'll definitely be there. Yo, I appreciate that, Savage. I appreciate that, man. Put a little bit of extra time and love in that one. Android QPR release, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. As always, thanks for the love and the support. This is Ike's Tech Talk. I'll catch you all in the next live stream. Peace.